Well, this is day number 2, y'all. I'm just working a lot again this whole month, and I'm just don't have the time to make edits. So I'm just gonna do car rides and do one 6 days a week. So, and we're just of course gonna be talking about Pokemon. So I'm kind of had a lot going on before work this morning. I work night shift and I'm exhausted, and I don't really have a topic for today. I want to start out by saying, man, this space here, man, that I'm trying to create, man, is just a learning space, man. I'd like to get people to interact and get some feedback on points that maybe people, stuff that maybe I talk about that people see a different way, because I'm fairly new to this, man. I'm still fresh. I'm still learning, man, and I learn by getting it wrong a few times first. So, I want to. I guess I don't even know. I'm kind of lost on a topic right now, but one thing I can speak on, man, is if you are into this hobby, man, it can be expensive. It can be vicious, especially if you like to open packs, man. If you're just trying to, for me, I'm speaking for me only, man. I have a very addictive personality, man, and for me to get into the habit of opening packs is very negative EV. I think I can expect to go backwards in value over time with the way my brain personally works. If I were to want to make opening packs one of the bigger parts of my Pokemon hobby, man, and I like to talk about that, man. Like, I understand, and granted, I want to let y'all know, man, I am a diehard Pokemon fan. I have played all of the games. I've said it last time, man. I know all of up to Gen 4, man. After that, I'm lost. I don't know anything about anything after Gen 4. But anything before that, I know it all, man. I know, especially first 3 generations, man. I think the second generation is probably my favorite, man, to be honest. I was around for the first generation. I love it. Love the first generation, but I think I like the second gen Pokemon the best. Majority was. Anyways, but where I'm getting at is there. I talk about this, like, maybe opening packs is probably pretty not productive if I'm wanting some longevity and being able to afford Pokemon cards in the long run and maybe make something out of this, because if I get in the habit of opening packs, dude, I have to continue to fuel that habit, man, and that habit is pretty damn expensive, man. Hell, even at MSRP at $5 a pack, man, that is expensive. I don't make a lot of money, man. I don't have a lot of money saved up, dude. I don't make a lot of money. I don't make enough money to support my being able to open $5 packs even every other day, dude. I just don't. And me knowing that about myself, I have gotten I've gotten myself to get excited about buying singles that personally I like vintage, man. I feel like it's more stable. So buying singles that I believe are very stable for, they're not gonna go drastically more down than what I've paid for them at any time near in the future. And getting myself excited to having a sealed collection, right? Having just a different types of sealed stuff, and it's actually, I've gotten myself kind of excited to just be able to look at it. Like, I displayed it all on my shelf. It's kind of, I'd have never thought of this before, man, but yeah, it's actually kind of exciting, man. I look at it, it's like, man, it's almost like, man, that looks pretty freaking cool, man, up there, and so those are, I'm thankful for that, being able to look at that, and I really appreciate it, man, because if I couldn't do it that way, and I just thought I was gonna, open packs and get the chase cards and make money that way, and to pay for the habit, I mean, I'm not lucky enough, man. Even if I do get the chase, like, I open packs. I opened a bunch of that 151, the 151 10s. I spent a lot of money, man, like $65 per. And I couldn't help myself, dude. I had to keep opening them. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I just can't help myself. I had come up with the excuse in my head that this is 151. I've never opened it up before. I'm old school with Pokemon, and so I had this solid excuse to why I should open all these 151s. I had 7. I bought 7 of them, and I got them. Another part of that excuse was I got them so cheap on the secondary market, like $65 a box on the secondary market was pretty fucking fair, The funny thing is I did pull the Blastoise. I pulled all the 3 early starters. There's a lot of big cards in that set, man, and the pull rates aren't bad. So, like, that's another thing you got to think about, like, the expected value of opening. What is it? 8. There was 8 packs. 8 times 56 packs of 151. I knew I was going to get some sort of SIR in there, right? And then my whole thought process is I'm going to get a bunch of the art rares and illustrations or whatever, and I'm getting a lot of this money back. You gotta think, there's so many cards in there that are worth $40 plus, and the pull rates are decent. So I had it in my mind, I'm thinking the expected value of me opening 56 of these packs, I'm getting at least $200 of my money back guaranteed, right? And if where I was getting at with the finding the cards, like, I'm not lucky. If I find the cards, man, they're never 10s. They're not gonna be 10s, man, right? And so the Blastoise was perfect, but it had some sort of indentation on the bottom right corner, right? And that's what I'm talking about. Like, all the Charmander, the Bulbasaur, the Squirtle that I found, all had flaws too, man. Guaranteed weren't getting 10s. Guaranteed. And that's okay. Better than not getting them. Hell, I can't believe I got all 3 of the starters, man. It was unbelievable. I didn't get Ivysaur, I didn't get Wartortle, I didn't get Charmeleon. I got all 3 of the starters, and they're actually more expensive than the others, so that was actually kind of lucky, I don't think it was lucky that I did. I think I was due at least 2 of them, but maybe 1 first evolution and 1 second. I got kind of lucky there. So the Blastoise, I got some money back there. I had a chance at getting that's the thing. I knew I was gonna get an SIR, right? With 56 packs, I knew it 100%. The expected, I don't. I'll probably do more than one, right? And I don't know the actual pull rates, but I knew I was gonna get an SIR. There's a chance that it's gonna be a Charizard, and I don't even need a 10 to get a lot of my money back. And then if it's not, there's a Zapdos, there's a Blastoise, and a Venusaur that are all pretty good. Raw card valued cards, and with the chance of it could have be a 10, kind of throw some extra flair on top, right? The thing is though, is I actually got more than one SIR. I got 2 Giovanni Charismas, which I think were kind of bunk, good pulling 2 of them. One was cool just to have. I pulled 2, man. Kind of a wasted SIR pull, talking value-wise. But I did pull the Zapdos, and this one, y'all, I believe has a chance at 10ing. Out of all, I pulled 2 Dragonairs, the 3 starters. I pulled Blastoise, 2 Giovanni Charismas, and the Zapdos. And out of all of those cards, the only one I think has a chance of getting graded for 10 is the Zapdos, right? And I've actually already sold all the singles. I'm just trying to keep it moving, man. I got this. I got an offer up page. I'm bumping and grinding, dude. I don't have enough money to buy and hold right now, so I'm new. I'm bumping and grinding, man. I sold all my singles. I got more than half of my. I've gotten more than half of my money back. I have a bunch of bulk cards, so that's kind of cool for whenever I do want to master set 151. Eventually down the road I will. Once I'm more established, I'll be wanting to do more stuff like that. But I'm bumping and grinding right now, y'all. And but if I'm sending this Zapdos out, and if I get a 10, I think this card's a 10, dude. It looks like a 10 to me. And I'm very like detail oriented, and I could tell you all those other cards guaranteed weren't gonna get 10s, but this one I believe is. And if I get a 10 with this, I'll be up, right? And that's another thing where I was getting at. Opening a bunch of 151 at under $10 a pack. For 8 packs, spending $65 for 8 packs, right? Well, the expected value of opening that many packs for that price wasn't too bad, because there's so many cards that, like, they're just the Charmander, the Bulbasaur, and the Squirtle are all like $40 cards, right? The Charmander's like $50, That's you have so many chances to. The Zapdos is like a $65 card. The Blastoise, $70, $80. The Venusaur, I think, like $70, $65. And then if you're lucky to hit the Charizard, it's a payday. But you have so many chances at $65 for 8 packs to get all of your money back in one pull, dude. And I just couldn't wrap my head around not taking the chances, right? Right now I'm down. But I believe if this, I haven't sold the Zapdos. That's, raw. It's a I'm getting 65, 60 for it. I'll probably someone will probably talk me down to 60 for it, but I have most of my money back. A bunch of bulk. I had a fun experience. I made some YouTube videos with it. some of it is part of the journey, man, but you have to be smart, dude. And that's where, I see we're at 15 minutes, man. I'm gonna talk for a little bit longer this time, but you have to think about, like, I believe you have to think about some sort of these things, man. Like, do like math and budget, man. There's a way you can open and have fun, man, but me wanting to open like something like Prismatic Evolutions would just be, I couldn't get myself to do it, man. Not that much money worth of it, because like I've read all the time, the pull rates are hard, man. I mean, there's a lot of big cards in that one too, to be honest, but I just, I couldn't wrap my head around of passing up the opportunity of opening 151 for like $8 and a half a pack, dude. With all the chances that are available in that set to get your money back plus some, right? So that's kind of where I'm getting. I guess that's where the conversation led, man. There's just ways you can navigate and do things to kind of make your experience enjoyable, affordable, and less stress-free, man. Because it's stress. I can't help but to avoid the stress opening $100 worth of packs that I only get $10 back on. That's stressful. It's I don't know how to avoid the feeling that I get from opening just an enormous amount of packs and not getting anything out of it, man. It hurts, man, and I don't like chewing on that feeling. I don't like sitting with it, and I understand that about myself, so I have to do certain things, man, and those things are try to enjoy collecting sealed buy singles, and I'm just gonna have to really don't just open anything and everything, and I'm not saying don't ever open anything. For me, I just got to have the right moments, holidays or birthday, or I can't just make this a recreational thing for me to just rip packs, dude. I can't afford it, man. And anyways, I just want to hear y'all's thoughts. What do y'all think about my logic on opening this 151 for the price that I got it at? Like, I mean, at $65 a tin case, man. I mean, I bought 7 of them, man. That's still a lot of money, no matter how you look at it. That's a lot of money, man. I was planning on opening like 2 of them and selling reselling 5 of them for 90, 85 for the fast flip. I just couldn't do it. I just had to keep opening. So let me know what your thoughts are on like my logic on like the expected value, of opening 151. Like, there's just so many great pulls, dude, that you can get your money back, most of it anyways, or potentially make a lot of money, man. Even those, there's just so much opportunity in that set that I couldn't resist. So let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Thank y'all.